Let me show you what I got.
Hey everyone, this is my tips sniper build for Title Update 12. This build is great for solo and group play on all difficulties and can one-shot almost every enemy. The purpose of this build is to take out dangerous high health enemies, including warhounds, mini tanks, and even the heavies. This build is entirely headshot based, so if you don't have the best aim or if you can't reliably buff yourself with Headhunter, it might not work that well. Let's start with a specialization. We use Sharpshooter for the bonus accuracy, stability, reload speed, and headshot damage for marksman rifles. It comes with a TAC 50 sniper and flashbangs, which are quite useful. Also, while in cover, you regenerate sniper ammo, so with certain directives on, it's actually quite useful. The weapons we use are the Nemesis, the Mantis, and your favorite assault rifle or any other weapon that's very accurate. The weapons we use are the Nemesis, the Mantis, and your favorite accurate secondary weapon. I personally use the Burnout. The Nemesis has the highest base damage of any weapon in the game, therefore it's perfect for this build, especially in legendary missions or in 4-person content. The Mantis, on the other hand, is perfect for solo, as headshot kills reset the cooldown of your decoy, allowing you to constantly throw it out. While it does less damage than the Nemesis, it does shoot instantly with no charge time, and it does have an amplified damage bonus against enemies not targeting you. This does include enemies targeting your decoy or allies. For the armor, we used 4 pieces of Tip of the Spear, all rolled with max weapon damage and headshot damage. If you don't know what Tips does, it gives you signature weapon damage, straight weapon damage, and if you deal damage with your signature weapon, you gain 20% weapon damage for 60 seconds. You also generate signature ammo every 60 seconds, and since you're getting headshot, you'll have quite a lot of ammo for this gun. The chest piece we use is Chain Killer, as Headhunter is what lets us build up the damage and one-shot anything. The brand bonus does give us 5% weapon damage. I did roll 15% weapon damage on it, and the other rolls you want is headshot damage and either crit chance or weapon handling. If you don't know what Perfect Headhunter does, every time you get a headshot kill, the damage transfers to your next shot. If you don't know what Headhunter does, your headshot kills take the damage that you deal and they transfer it to your next shot. If it's another headshot, this damage stacks up to 1250% and allows you to one-shot almost anything in the game. For the backpack, I have an Araldi backpack for the 10% marksman rifle damage. Of course, I have weapon damage on it. You want Vigilance for even more weapon damage. You also want headshot damage and crit chance or weapon handling. For the mods, I just use headshot damage on everything. If we go to our stats and check out the sniper, as you can see, we have almost 280% headshot damage and just over 25% crit chance. Crit chance can be a bit higher, as well as the headshot, but this is quite enough to one-shot anything. For the skills, I personally use the Reviver Hive and the Decoy, especially when playing a Mantis, but you can easily change the Hive to something else like a Healer Drone. Now let's check out the damage this build puts out. As a quick side note, if you wanted to, you could also use 4 pieces of Aces. The Aces build does do a little bit more early damage, meaning your lower end of the damage is higher, but it does do a little bit less end damage, also meaning that your high end damage is a little bit lower than the other one. Really up to you what you end up using, as both of these options work, and they work pretty well. They can still one-shot pretty much everything, although once the new Pulse comes out, I'd probably replace the Reviver Hive with the Pulse and use the Aces set. So let's check out the damage of the True Patriot set. Completely unbuffed, for the headshot we hit 11.3 million. However, to get the buff, all you have to do is take out your special weapon and shoot anything that does damage. Doesn't even need to be a headshot, although it can be. Now with that, our new special damage is 13 million. Now, let's get some kills and show you how Chain Killer works. So we hit 13 million on that guy. Now we hit 32.8 million. Now it's 58 million crits. And 56.5 million non-crits. Now let's switch to the Mantis. Now, as for the Mantis, all you gotta do is just throw out your decoy, although it doesn't really matter here. Now, fully unbuffed, we hit 6.5 million damage. Now, if we buff ourselves, we can hit 7.6 million. And with a couple shots, we can one-shot the boss. 23 million damage. Of course, this is a named target on heroic difficulty, but you are solo. Now, the Mantis is more of a solo weapon, but you could use it in a group. Enemies do have more health, but 23 million damage is more than enough to kill most elites.